those who have forgotten, because it's been a while, the score is TCA 53. Our Eagles of Jackson Christian School 52. This is going to be one of those games where it's a shame that either team loses, right? Okay, they've got two long receivers. Let's see if they run them down towards the baseline or start them down and go back. They're going hard to the baseline. There's the home run ball. Mosley's got to take a three.
Jay.
Jalen's three is short.
Oh!
It is good.
It's in! Jalen Mosley! Oh my gosh!
Now Dexter is going to ask for offensive basket interference.
Coach, that's in. Eagles win.
If the referees are off the floor, this ball game is over. Holy cow. Eagles 55, TCA 53 in a real slobber knocker, white knuckler, whatever you want to call it. And that is the kind of excitement that Jackson Christian basketball on Worthy Road Studios in the ball game blitz. You should be part of it. That clip alone on the Worthy Road Studios and the ball game blitz YouTube page had, as of 4 o'clock, 2,800 hits, and they were coming in. The clock was changing on it as I was leaving it. And like I said, you need to be part of it, like Jones Chevrolet, Dynamics, Thompson and Smith, Blacksmith Restaurant, Jackson State, and we'll tell you about some more of our great sponsors, but you need to see it. Just on the high school broadcast alone last year, over 280,000 hits. And we're talking about people that stayed with it and watch it. They don't just tune in for a second and go away. They stay with it. And again, the name to remember is the Ball Game Blitz on Worthy Road Studios. If you want to see that again, you want to show it to relatives, it is there on Worthy Road Studios YouTube page, and will stay there forever. Now, tonight, things that are important. A district game. Brian Bullard is here. Coach Brian Bullard, that's important to know. He is a coach. He knows what he's talking about. Coach Joe Holloway will bring you the play-by-play. He will bring you the color. Gary Lockhart is our producer, director, and all-around good guy here. We'll tell you about our cameramen. They will be following this contest. Important contest. We don't have a loss in the district. Sacred Heart has one, and we know for a fact now that TCA has two. One of them to us, one of them to Sacred Heart. They've already played their 2 times out, according to what I was told. I've got to look at the schedule again, because here's the problem. Max Preps, Coach T, you can never trust them fully.
Right.
And I'm going to go back and check that. TCA did beat this team, but folks, forget scoreboard comparing. Yeah. Brian, your thoughts about this tough contest tonight?
Yeah, this is another tough matchup and a tough week. When I talked with Coach Teichman before the Trinity game, we talked about this being a tough week, drawing TCA on Tuesday, and then you draw a good Sacred Heart team on Friday, and you know you're in a battle for both. And the big thing for us, the big challenge for us, Coach, yes, we won that game. Yes, it was awesome. The video was tremendous. Had a lot of fun calling it, but now you got to turn around and you got to get ready for another region game that's very important and can put us atop of the region.
It absolutely is. We've got to maintain that position. This is not an easy region. We've got a couple of our district, and then the region gets tougher with some of the Memphis teams. They're loaded with talent, and there is not a weak sister of a player on Sacred Heart. So we're a little down tonight. Zach's still not back and may be out for a while longer. Zane's foot is better, but not completely healthy, but you wouldn't know it. He's going to give you all he's got. And then we got several other guys with just the normal bumps and bruises.
Yeah, Mason, good to see him back, another ball handler, shooter back in there with us tonight. Talked to Zach today, and he's working on it. He's trying. It just doesn't feel like he wants it to. And, the good thing is, while he's out playing well, but then you think about us being able to win a couple of games without him, and then once he gets back in there, how much better that makes us.
Well, he'll have fresh legs.
That's right.
And every team, you got to watch this, and you hope you can win some through – you have a down period. Some people say you have a slump. but before the district tournament comes, everybody will have one. The teams that are really unfortunate are the ones that have it the week of the district tournament.
That's right.
And I have seen that happen to me once in my life as a coach. I don't ever want to have it happen again where you have that little slumming. Sometimes the shots don't roll in, and you feel like that you're shooting a lead weight up at the goal. Other times it feels like you're shooting a BB and it just goes through the net. It's kind of like baseball. In baseball, if you're hitting, it looks like a beach ball.
Yep.
If you aren't hitting, you swear somebody's throwing aspirin tablets or BBs at you. I don't know. I could hit the fastballs, but what's the optical illusion for a curve? I couldn't hit the curveball ever.
Yeah, that separates the professionals from the not, Coach, being able to hit all those pitches.
Absolutely. And, I was looking over some of the great players for us that has played in this game here at Jackson Christian. And one man that, you wouldn't mind seeing walk through the door tonight would be Dylan Arnold. Dylan could make things happen when he was here.
That's right. He was fun to watch. We were actually talking about him today at the lunch table there.
Absolutely. And, of course, our good friend, yours and mine, Walker Ray, has a new position coach at Bethel, and I think he's probably going to meet with him. And I saw Chuck down there. Chuck has got the concession stand set up for, even though it's a one-game set tonight, they've got some good foods, and before the night's over, they're going to bring me a hot dog. I've already told them to. Tell you what we need to do, Brian, so we can talk more about this, is to take a time out here on Worthy Road Studios, the Ball Game Blitz, Great American Sports, and Ben Vargason, Wesley Freeman bringing you that great pregame show. Let's take that time out.
The Ball Game Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other four.
School 52. This is going to be one of those games where it's a shame that either team loses. Right. Okay, they've got two long receivers. Let's see if they run.
The Ball Game Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports, including Union University, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. Ball Game Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives. And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more, your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, the name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson. or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
We are back, and we see talking to, that looks like, is that Ridgely's grandparents, I believe, over there? Charlie Yarbrough, not one of the sheriff's deputies, a real nice gentleman. I didn't get his name.
That's Mr. Stewart right there.
Is that Mr. Stewart? He played football over in Memphis, and we got in a discussion of Memphis. I'll give him that Memphis basketball year in and year out probably is tougher, and he was trying to sell me that Memphis football was better than Jackson football. We had to just agree that we'll both take our opinions. Now, in girls basketball, we've got, and I like that sign, we've got the Sound of Music, what started last night, didn't it?
Started last night. You got a show tonight, 2 shows tomorrow, and then 1 show on Sunday, I believe.
That is great. I recommend it. I talked to some people that have seen it. I'm going to try to see it. My wife is. It is a very, very good show. Mm-hmm. Have you seen it yet, Brian?
I have not, but my son down there in the elementary, they saw a little bit of it, and I got some stuff to do tomorrow, but they're going to try to go see it. So
well, that's
I know the reviews have been really good so far.
Well, I'm going to say something that somebody may take me to. Have we ever done a bad play? I've seen a lot of our plays.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Those kids work hard, put in a lot of time.
And our speech and drama people here that work with those kids, what a great job. Jackson Christian, the all-around education you get here, but we are just about ready for some white-knuckler or slobber-knocker basketball tonight. These two teams, you don't have to worry about it. They're going to get after each other.
They are. And we were talking a little bit earlier. We're going to have to get back in transition. We're going to have to take care of the basketball and really block out too, Coach. They're going to go to the offensive boards, and should be a really good contest. Really fun Friday night here at the gym.
Yeah, absolutely. And in just a matter of moments before this important contest, remind you this is the Great American Sports pregame show. They have all kinds of great Jackson Christian. They have Jackson State stuff too, but Jackson Christian shirts. We are just about ready for a timeout, and when we come back, you will get to hear the golden-throated warbler. Brian Bullard will bring you the starting lineups. Let's take that timeout.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise, and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
The name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. If you live in West Tennessee, you have a need for the services we offer. We treat for all types of pests, including bed bugs, brown recluse spiders, and other hard-to-treat pests. You don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to encapsulate a crawl space. Give us a call to hear how to achieve the same thing and save thousands. Southeastern Termite and Pest Control can handle all of your termite and pest control needs, wood fungus and moisture barriers, real estate closing letters, and so much more. Southeastern, 731-660-1052.
Dynamics Physical Therapy.
And we are back for the start of the game. I'm going to turn it over to the one and only Brian Bullard.
Thanks, Coach. Starting for Sacred Heart, 0, Andre Bell. Number 1, Malachi Chavis. Number 2, Kill Turner. Number 5, the quick guard, A.J. Mormon. And the final starter, number 11, Ron Brisbane. Sacred Heart coached by Nick Beauregard. Starting lineup tonight for the home team, Jackson Christian Eagles. Starting at guard, number 1, junior Aiden Shaw. Starting at guard, number 2, senior DJ Traylor. Number 5, sophomore forward, Jalen Mosley. Number 23, a junior forward, Ridgely Reagan. And the final starter for Jackson Christian is the senior forward, number 33, Jaden Irvin. Eagles coached by Coach Kyle Teichman, Ryan Yates, and Drew Purtle.
And as well coached a game as you could have by 2 fine young coaches the other night, Dexter Williams of TCA and Kyle really showed his mettle as a coach. That second timeout he called was key to the victory. This is a copyrighted broadcast of Worthy Road Studios and the Ball Game Blitz. You can see it on Jackson Christian's Facebook. And, of course, we are proud to bring you this game, and it looks like that Cale Turner, the senior, will jump for them. I've not seen him, and I have not seen Brisbane play. The other kids of theirs are very familiar to me. 2 good teams on the floor. Mosley jumps for us and tips it, and you can do that. 2 tips is not illegal in the circle. Now, if somebody outside had touched it, he could have even grabbed it. We've got the ball first, and we're going to go against what I suspected, a 2-3 zone, and they really play their post defender deep in that. They are quick and good ball movement and significant cuts, and they say we double dribble to start the contest.
Yeah, really active 2-3 zone. Ridge just had it and then dribbled it again there. Good call by the official.
And all we got to do, and after a game like you had the other night, the biggest thing is regaining your focus for this contest. They have good ball movement. Of course, we're in our traditional man-to-man. Yes, Coach knows other defenses, but he is a great teacher of the man-to-man fundamentals. And you'll see us close out a 3-point shot up and off the back of the iron by Chavis, who's one of their stalwarts. He has started even part of his freshman year, and now he is a junior. They've got an experienced team. Bell, the old guard, I can remember when he was a lot shorter than that, playing point guard some for him. And we get the movement. We're going to have to catch the ball with our shooting pockets for them, too, so we got to make good passes, put them in there. And we look it over. Coach has signaled something different to him. DJ will run the baseline. We've got a stack, and we got a little longer reach out of Bell over there. And a good penetration, a little hard off the glass, and they have the rebound. That's Turner with it, and he gets it to Mormon, and they quickly go, and they will attack the basket. Brian, you brought out a good point about something. I'll let you make it. Was that it, or did we get the chart? Okay. Tell them what you told me before the ball game.
Talking about just keeping them out of the paint, and we're going to have to really box out, which we did on that first three-point shot. They're going to shoot a lot of threes, and they're going to try to crash the boards, Coach, as team rebounding.
Yeah, I thought that taking some charges was an excellent point that you made.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Brian is as good a color man there is in basketball. We can't use him in football because he's coaching. Here's Ridgely with it, and that we got to make that pass like that. It's got to be sharper against this zone. Step up and meet your passes. I like Jalen's cut, but he needs to be moving back to the basket. DJ Ridgely made the effort. DJ got knocked down, but ball thrown, and they're going to turn it over. They'll have a lot of turnovers because they push it.
They're going to get out and run, and good job there running with them. I thought Ridgely was going to see Jay there in the corner and save it to him, but a good job just trying to get that ball back in.
And here we go. I got a text, but I always double check and make sure it's fine. I got one from a parent that's a good news, best news we've had in a while for the girls. Ridgely looks it over, and that time I have to give Jaden credit. Jaden Irvin was awake. It looked like there was going to be an offside exchange. And we got running cutters through, and I see them match up to Mosley every time he cuts towards the ball.
Yep.
And, of course, we could call him the man with the golden arm, too. There it is to Mosley. Mosley's going up. It's off the iron and glass. Now they're running. They get it down the left sideline to Mormon. They're looking. We lost focus and gave them a bucket. That's Chavis. Got to talk to each other, guys. It's 2-0. Sacred Heart. And, Brian, even though they're opposition, you got to like the way they play their 2-3 zone.
It's a very active. You got Turner in the middle with some length causing some issues as well.
Yeah. Aiden gets his shot blocked, and they're running again to kick out. This is Malachi Chavis, probably. Okay, they say we blocked. Our crowd thinks he walked. I'll say interesting.
Yeah.
Be on the floor. The foul is on DJ. We'd love to get DJ a little deeper in the first quarter without a foul.
That's right.
Good job. That came in at 4, and we get the ball as it bounced off Jaden. Way to go. And even though he missed it, I like the way he performed it. Foul. Now, when Chavis slapped down on it, I don't care what referee it is, it's going to be a foul.
That's right. And I was watching them practice yesterday, Coach, and everything was with a pump fake. So, Ridge, good rebound there. Next time he'll probably shot fake and draw. That foul will be easy.
Yep. Ridgely Reagan at the line. Had a good night himself the other night at TCA. That went off the back of the iron. Here comes the shooter, Mason Vaughn, on. That will help right there.
Yeah, that'll help us spread the floor a little bit with that zone. Right now they're packing it in on us.
Mason and Andre Bell both wearing 0 down there. Here's his shot. Shot it, got it. We're on the board. It's 2-1. Sacred Heart with the lead at the 4:20 mark. Going to the basket. Chavis kicks it out. Bell's 3, in and out, coming out. They knocked the rebound away from us. The guys will have to go a hair higher, but go up a little stronger. Mormon out here with the basketball. A.J. Mormon. He's left-handed. Dribble handoff. Chavis wanted to go. They're running a little weave with the dribble outside. He walked, and we blocked it anyway.
Really good call there by the official, but Jay was right there to block it. I'd like to see DJ move his feet a little bit more. I don't want him to pick up that second foul this early.
Absolutely. And we're checking on some potential good news. And we did get some good news that Carly's surgery really went well the other day.
Yep.
And found out there wasn't as much damage. So here it is, Mason Vaughn up, rolls off the rim. Jason missed it. Jalen had the rebound, and he got stripped out of it. That is a walk, my friends.
Yep.
You can't spin and do that without walking. It's impossible. Bell shot short. Ridgely playing Windex man right now. Aiden Shaw's got it. Low-scoring game because these are two good defensive teams. They Sacred Heart like to get their baskets off transition.
Yep.
I'd like to see us pull those wings off and maybe work the short corner because we've got some young men that can make some things happen. And we do that on occasion. And they are using, even though it's a 2-3, they're using some matchup principles with it. Here's the shot, Shaw. We missed. It'll be out of bounds, belong to Sacred Heart. And here comes Zane White in for Ridgely. And I think that you're going to see a lot of substitution because this team will make you use your energy. And I like the communication. They communicated well on who's guarding whom then. Chavis cuts towards the basketball. They flip it up. They wanted to run the alley-oop. That was a call play. It just didn't happen out of the blue. Mavon has it. Bell all over him. And I noticed that since Vaughn came in, Andre Bell has switched sides. He's got a little bit longer arms of the two front men.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can run Mason on the baseline or through. But Aiden wants to work. Zane flashes. But 5, Mormon, good job. Zane popped out. Now he cuts back into the offense. He's given the basketball, goes up softly, but it goes off. DJ shot, and I believe there's going to be a foul from behind. And they're going to substitute.
Sometimes being too athletic can get you. And right there, Chavis went up and actually fouled DJ with his elbow. He didn't come down. He was straight up, but his elbow went into DJ's arm.
Nice shot. Boy, did you see DJ shoot a nothing but net shot. And that is an item. That's Chavis' second foul, Coach.
Yeah, he's an experienced player, really good player for them. He'll have to sit for a little bit, Coach.
Absolutely. Second one, shot it, got it.
Free throw is important in this game. There's not going to be a lot of possessions.
Jalen Mosley is everywhere. There were even people from Sacred Heart wanting to know if he was going to throw one in from 55 tonight. He only shoots that shot when he has to.
That's right.
And Zane's got a little bigger guy to cover, but he's doing a good job. Gaines is in there. He wears 13. The shot is Mormon's kicked out. Mason had it, tried to get the rebound, and it looks like it's going to be off of Mason, but he gave it all he could do.
That's right. And we don't want to overhelp. DJ was left Mormon open. We're fortunate there.
We are. We'll take it. They run a 1-4. You could have a lob, a loop, or a screen away. They wanted to lob to Gaines. They're going to go deep. And that is to Brisbane. Brisbane wants to dribble a bit. Now Mormon gets it and sets their offense. Bell gets it left wing, guarded by Mason Vaughn. They dump a pass in there. It's off of Gaines' hand. I know how Gaines feels. He wanted to do something, and it just – you almost are too ready.
That's right. And even so, Coach, we had Zane coming up on the baseline with good help, so he would have been in trouble there.
Keelan Johnson has checked in for them. Mosley on the baseline, but we go left wing. Offside exchange with he and DJ. And Brisbane causes a problem. He's got long arms to attack that short corner over there. If we attack it, it'll have to be on this side. Now, right now, they're pretty well matched up to us. Now, we had one if DJ turns and comes back to the short corner. Shaw shot up, but Mosley gets the rebound, goes up. I like that soft touch of that young man.
There we go, Jay. He made the adjustment, went softer off the glass, Coach, like you mentioned.
5-2 with about 40 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Brian Bullard, Coach Joe Holloway here. Good defense so far. Look at Mason fake the help. Nice step. You have to give Brisbane credit on that one.
Solid move there.
5-4 with 23 seconds. Let's see if we hold it for the last shot, and we are walking it down the floor. And it looks like for the second quarter, the Riflemen will check in along with Irvin and Ridgely Reagan. The Riflemen being Gage Boykin. Mason's first shot, and he's just come back being short, 4.2 seconds. We need to keep them from getting it down the floor. And I don't know why, but my friends don't seem to remember that I'm doing a ball game. They call every week walk. It shouldn't have counted. It should have been a walk, but that's okay. The score at the end of one quarter play, Jackson Christian 5, Sacred Heart 4. Let's take a timeout on the Worthy Road Jackson Christian Network.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
5-4, a defensive struggle. Brian Bullard, your opinions of the first quarter.
You look at the score, Coach, and it's 5-4, and it's not all the points for us, but to keep Sacred Heart to 4 points there. And what I'm probably most impressed with, Coach, is the fact that I think we've got 3 or 4 offensive rebounds against them. And one thing about the zone, it's hard to rebound out of sometimes, and we are getting some second chance points there. Possessions are going to be at a premium, and so we have to take advantage of free throws and offensive boards.
Yeah, and playing a team like this, you want to win every possession, but I would take right now a 2-to-1 ratio.
That's right.
On winning possessions. Now, if I can get this punched up while we're waiting for Sacred Heart to bring it back across, I have great news. Gibson Boykin appears to have no tendon damage. She is putting pressure on it. Low ankle is where the pain is. And there's another charge. It is MasterCard time here at Jackson Christian. And let's see who that was on. Now, that is a young man I'm very familiar with. He's Austin Vaux. His dad is Justin Vaux. And sometimes they are very strong going to the basket. Justin is not a small young man either.
He could be good in pass, Coach.
He's a good 8-man football player. That's what they play at Sacred Heart.
You got Gage Boykin now running the baseline. A couple shooters on the floor. We'll see what Coach Teichman chooses to do there.
They would love to get Gage free where he can set, not rock his head back and just shoot the basketball, because when he does get going, they flow out. He's like Mason. And Mason needs the time on the floor to get his time. This first game he's been back in a couple of games.
That's right.
Nice pass into Ridgely. He'll kick it out. Shaw fakes, drives, holds up. It's easy up here. I was wanting Mason to cock it and shoot it then, but he chose the better situation. These young men know Gage can shoot too, so they're not going to give him any quarter. We'll have to do things to get him open. Behind you, and I'm coaching from upstairs. Pass almost sails out of bounds. And the reason I said that, to go back and look at the film, you can see where we could have handed the ball off. Tried to probably force that one. Sacred Heart with the basketball, and Austin Vaux had it, lost it. We get it back, and I see nothing but encouragement from Kyle. I made him smile before the ball game. I told him things could be worse. He could be me, and he smiled. And he's a fine young man. There we go. Interesting. We almost had a good pick and could have skipped to Gage. Look at that. Man, that was picture perfect. Oscar Robertson couldn't have done it better in his day, and neither could any of the guards in the NBA right now. This one is up by Gaines, and boy, he shot a frozen rope, drained it for 2, and it's 7-6. So right now it's a real white knuckler. Because of the length with their 2-3 zone, some of the principles they use like Syracuse.
Yeah.
Look at that. You know what? He hit one of those the other night.
It's a big shot by Jaden Irvin.
From downtown Jackson, Jaden Irvin. 10-6 the score. Sacred Heart on the attack. Mormon's got it. Gaines in the high post. Ridgely is stalking his man. Mason hustling. A good defense, guys. They skip it across. Mormon drops it. And they missed. Will we get it? Look at Ridgely Reagan. Look like a sprinter going after that
Huge
ball.
for rebounding there for Ridge. His third of the game already.
Shaw from NBA range. That one off the front of the iron, and Sacred Heart will let it go out of bounds. Not a bad shot. Just needed a little more oomph to get over the rim. Hit directly straight ahead up for him. DJ's back in, and Mosley. looking for, let's see, of course, our man defense very good. We play very good help. They'll have to skip on us just like you would a zone. And we played such good defense, we knocked it out of bounds when we might have stolen it, but we were there.
Right, and good job there doubling from Ridgely, not letting Mormon get downhill and get ahead of steam.
I will not fuss about it. If my kids would play that kind of defense for me, I'd be extremely happy, and Kyle is. Vaughs got away with a push-off then on the floor ball, or the 50-50. We're going to get a hold. That becomes an item, even though it's in the second quarter. That's DJ's second foul. 2 team fouls. Sacred Heart has 4 team fouls. Driving is Mormon. He gets us in the popcorn machine, but DJ and Ridgely both were up there, and I think both of them got a hand at one point or the other on the ball. 10-6. Now, if you're looking for a lot of points, only if they can get in their running game. Nice job, not a walk. Spins just the wrong English, and it came off the goal.
I think he thought somebody was going to be there to contest, Coach, and he was actually wide open.
Yep. Sometime this one, a shot from the corner off the back of the iron, rebound. Jaden Irvin has played some good basketball.
Great position. Could teach a clinic on that block out right there, Coach.
He could. I love to see good blockouts. Too many kids don't do that enough. Now, if you he walked in. He had a right idea. Somebody stuck their hand in it. You know, only UCLA in the John Wooden days when they had 5 five-star All-Americans do you tell them you don't have to block out.
That's right.
Andre Bell back in. Brisbane out. Mormon running the point guard. Kicks it to Bell on the right. Ball you man, point your pistols at your defenders, and you always want that ball you man. We've done a pretty good job of that. Keep going, and now Bell's a very good pass. That's Vaughs. He gets it knocked away, but it goes right to them. Johnson gives it back to Mormon. Mormon's going to go to Johnson again. Johnson wants to drive. We cut him off good. Aiden Shaw. Hey, and the fans show the defense some appreciation.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job cutting off the driving lanes.
Sometimes this man-to-man of ours looks like it's a zone, but you know they're playing man. You want to cut those gaps down. Let's see if they try to give. Oh, they'll get Jalen just barely. It is a foul, but by the skin of your teeth. You know, if Jalen's a half second sooner, he's laying the ball up on this end. Right. I don't even want to get in a foot race with Jalen if he's dribbling the basketball. Zane doing a good job of trying to cut the layup off that they'll try to get inside of you. That we make them lob it out front. Gaines has it. Hey, Jalen with a nice tip away, but Vaughs recovered. Good hustle by him. Back to Mormon. We've made they run the underneath cuts. Some people call them the Taylor entry. And there's some good piece of defense by Jaden.
Yeah, you could see Jaden reading his eyes. He knew where he was going with the basketball and broke on it. Just couldn't quite save it.
Zane playing man-to-man. Now, he's got caught on a guard. He normally guards like the post or the strong forward. There's the shot in the corner. That one is good. You can see the arc, and that is Keelan Johnson with his first basket, and he's brought it back to a one-point game as he gets 3. Jalen got his ankle hit or stepped on, and he's limping just a hair. Ridgely comes out on the exchange. They loop White to the point. He goes and fills the wing. We go to Ridgely Reagan quickly to Irvin. His 3 is off, though. But look at there, the Windex man himself, Jalen Mosley. Shaw shot up from 3 down and comes out. Mosley again with his second offensive rebound. Drives to the hole. The soft running one-hander in.
Tremendous effort from Jay Mosley. Now we got to run and get back.
Yeah, because they whoops. Oh, that's the one Jalen doesn't need now. It's going to be 4 team fouls. Don't ever come through. You got to come over or even go baseline side sometimes as a switch up. They want to push it down your throat like Paul Westhead's teams used to do.
Yeah, that's a tough second foul on Jay going for the steal. He'll sit for the last minute of the half.
We will miss his rebounding. Gaines up, and Gaines is very talented. Just because he doesn't start, that doesn't mean he couldn't.
Break down there in communication, Coach. We weren't talking.
You're right. 12-11 holding a precarious 1-point lead. Vaughn on the point, Shaw on the wing. We'll run the cutter through. Shaw will take it back out. Irvin was there to give him help. Vaughn will come back to the point, playing against a solid and tight 2-3 zone, only playing the shooter, and it's like a four-man box to keep it out of the lane. 27 seconds. We may run it down, take that last shot.
I think at this point we'll take the last one.
Kyle giving instructions. Aiden got them. Aiden has become very good at getting instructions from Kyle and still keeping his eye on the game. And when he was a freshman, I can't say that was true. We forced one. They're going to get a shot. Here's the shot up. It's short. The half will end. Jackson Christian leads 12-11 here at halftime. You're watching the game on Worthy Road Studios. This is a copyrighted broadcast. You find it on the Facebook of Jackson Christian. And you also can get it archived later tonight on Worthy Road's YouTube page. Go to YouTube and get this game. Let's take a timeout and come back for more action.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag, filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
This is how we Friday night. How do you Friday night?
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
No matter how you Friday night, you always win at Kaufman's.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way, peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
For anyone contemplating pre-planning, we can tell you from our experience, it's much easier to make funeral plans and record them now than wait until emotions are running at their highest.
With pre-planning, you can free your mind and heart from having to make big decisions during a time of grief and instead enjoy the freedom to focus on the memories of a life well lived.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are back. Brian checking on some things down close to the table. Also, young man has asked him a question, and he's giving some instruction. He'll be back up here in a minute. And remind you that Jackson State Community College, where even folks my age, I'm 71, can get subjects and education on things. Young people, though, you got a bargain at Jackson Christian. The Blacksmith, some of the best steaks in this town. The PBL, it's pimento cheese, also with bacon, lettuce, tomato, and I think I should put an L on it instead of a T that should have been in there. But those kind of things like that are things you need to. Jones Chevrolet, some great cars there. Dynamics taking care of everybody. And you heard the good news on Gibson Boykin. I'll read all of it again as I got this straight from the horse's mouth. Grant Boykin, who is Gage and Gibson's dad, it says that Gibson appears to have no tendon damage. She is putting pressure on it. Low ankle is where the pain is. She's going to try and be back by the 20th, and that's when Fayette Academy, I believe, comes here, Brian, because we go there the last game of the year. And if you want to see Jalen's shot from the other night, it is in its own separate YouTube archived area. And to set it up, there were 4 timeouts called before the play was run. Dexter, who is a very smart coach, he called a timeout that was good for his team. Our coach, Kyle Teichman, countered with a good timeout. And then we had Dexter call another timeout, then Kyle called one. And that was great. Tell you what we're going to do. I believe we need to take another timeout. We're going to come back and get Kyle, or I'm so used to having Kyle up here. We're going to get Coach Bull's assessment of what's happening. Let's take that timeout.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
The Ball Game Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports, including Union University, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. Ball Game Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more, your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
For those who have forgotten, because it's been a while, the score is TCA 53, our Eagles of Jackson Christian School 52. This is going to be one of those games where it's a shame that either team loses, right? Okay, they've got 2 long receivers. Let's see if they run them down towards the baseline or start them down and go back. They're going hard to the baseline. There's the home run ball. Mosley's got to take
Shoot
a
it,
three.
Jay.
Jalen's 3 is short.
Oh!
It is good.
It's in! Jalen Mosley! Oh, my gosh!
Now, Dexter is going to ask for offensive basket interference.
Coach, that's in. Eagles win.
If the referees are off the floor, this ball game is over. Holy cow. Eagles 55, TCA 53 in a real slobber knocker, white knuckler, whatever you want to call it. And if you are missing that live or haven't gone back and looked at it like 2,800 plus people have, you need to look at it. The man with the golden arm, Jalen Mosley, makes a great toss, and that is important. But there are 4 other teammates on the floor that did just like him and played outstanding defense. Looked like he was a defensive back going for the interception in football, Coach.
Yeah, that's a great I don't even know how many times I've watched it. I'm kind of like Ridgely. Ridgely was just walking around with his hands on his head, just shocked. And that's kind of how we were after it set in, that it went in and that we won that game, Coach. But good contest here. Really low scoring, 1-point game. And we'll see. Both teams, this to me, it's kind of like a football game. This one is, where they're filling each other out. And let's see what adjustments that these coaches have made.
Good analogy. The only other analogy I could make, and there's the crew. They've got their ESPN banner, but that belongs in. Our cheering crew, always good. Lively group. They're all dressed up tonight appropriately for doing a little cheering. Our cheerleaders on the end down there. Those people work so hard, do a great job, and the sponsors do a great. Coach, what's got to happen for Jackson Christian in this half?
We have to continue to work in that zone, and it's tough. And the challenge is you want to just jack up shots, and you want to get out of your what Coach Teichman wants them to do. So far, we haven't done that. We've taken some good shots. We've gotten some good offensive rebounding out of it. On the other end, we can't lose their shooters. We miscommunicated on the inbounds play, and just clean a couple of those things up. Make sure we finish with an offensive rebound, or defensive rebound, excuse me.
And it'll be Jackson Christian ball to open this half up. They go against the 2-3 zone. And we see they put Bell over here on the left side. Mormon, that's important, the placement, because it's set. They try to cut gaps down. They have good arm span. We're looking for a little more movement. And Jaden had a good idea, but it wasn't going to be completed the way that the young man Brisbane plays over there. 3-point shot up off the back of the iron. Ridgely gave it an effort, but they came down strong, and they're going to run the sideline or secondary break this time. Mormon's got it. We got back, though. Good transition.
Good transition.
And we've matched up. Their cheering section, you can hear, has come alive, too. We're playing man-to-man defense, player-to-player, if you like the non-verbiage. Ridgely wants to spin. Brisbane wants to spin on Ridgely. Goes up left-handed, and he hits that one, Brisbane does. And that is the first lead. So lead changes.
Now the 2-2-1, Coach.
Yep.
We got to handle it.
And Kyle calls a good timeout. He takes a timeout. We'll take one with Sacred Heart leading by 1 over Jackson Christian.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile.
We are back, and action just about ready. That was they buzzed the horn at about 20, and it's supposed to be a 30-second timeout, but it never is. And you just saw a great commercial. Right, Coach, 2-2-1. They've actually come up and made it a 3-2. It flexes. Nice kick out to the side. DJ wants to go. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2.
That's a very aggressive 2-2-1, and if we'll get the ball to the middle right there, we should have a layup every time or a chance at one. I doubt they'll stay in that very long if we handle it like that.
Yeah, and Coach is right. It's a 2-2-1, but it looks like an amoeba the way they play it. A tough miss for us. DJ had been 2 for 2. Now he's 2 for 3. We really need this one and to tie it up at 13. And that one, nothing but string music. Tied at 13. Brisbane looking for a cutter. He's going to try to go the hole. He wants to spin on Ridgely, giving him a little muscle. It's legal now. Now, I didn't see what he signaled for the call.
He called 5 seconds,
Okay.
and I believe he's right, but I'm with you, Coach. We got to watch the arm bar.
Yeah, the arm bar, but there were some other things. The posterior was helping. That's one reason Ridgely had to use the arm bar, and it wasn't Ridgely's posterior. 13 all is the score. Mosley wanted to go, but wisely kicks it out over to Irvin. DJ faked the shot. Sometimes you got to fake a shot to make a shot. That one off the back of the iron. Jaden is leaning back just a little bit. Here's Shaw. Shaw's hook.
Wow.
Oh, me, it danced on the rim. It tempted you. You wanted it, and it rolled off. We're checking for force fields. Here's a three-pointer up off the back of the iron, and they may get Jaden for helping the young man go out of bounds.
Not a terrible foul, Coach. We were out of position there on the rebound. Might have saved an easy basket there.
I'm like you. I thought we were badly out of position. Now they run and we switch. We did good getting through that. 4 seconds it came in. Quick kick it back to Mormon. The left-handed shooter shot is up off the back of the iron. We tried to grab it with one. You got to grab it with two hands to get it. And we're going to play defense again at the 5:30 mark. Sacred Heart sitting there backing out of a stack. They run a play similar to the one we run against zones. Nice double team. They get it out, and Bell has good movement for his first two, and they have the lead again. Now this time we fumbled it and used some valuable seconds with the ball rolling. Get it across, and they'll get us this time for the charge. When you go up in the air, make sure you come straight down. Sometimes a smart defender will walk under you.
Yeah, I thought we had to have somewhere to land, but I guess I could see the call there.
Well, you've got your right to your space straight up and down, but if you go forward very much, they'll usually get you for that. 2-point lead by Sacred Heart. One of the lowest scoring games I've done except for that stall game that Lexington ran, or was it Chester County against McNary. And we bailed Chavis out that time.
Yeah, he was in an awkward position. He cleared out with his elbow, but fouled him there on the arm.
Chavis will go to the line shooting two. This will be the first free throws that Sacred Heart has shot because we've played pretty good defense until this quarter. We've had a rebound breakdown. Chavis, an excellent shooter, gives his team a 3-point lead. He's got 3 points in the contest. Big rebound coming up here because we don't want to let them get past 3 ahead of us. They do get past that to 4, so we've got to make hay while the sun shines. I know there's a lot of time. 2-2-1 press is to slow us down. Here's Shaw. Now we go backwards. We got to move it. It's at about the 8 by the count. They fixing to get us 9, 10. Yep. A turnover, and somebody didn't get in the middle. Not going to say who, and did Kyle call a timeout? Yes, he did. Let's take a timeout with him.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
We are back in a real white knuckler, biggest lead of the night at 4 for Sacred Heart. Here's Shaw. The man was riding him like he had a saddle on him. They go to Vaughn. Vaughn wants to shoot but has to kick it off. DJ Traylor goes straight up, and they'll get him from behind. The block was good. It was body foul, I thought, Brian.
Yeah, got him with the body. Good shot fake there by DJ. Really important point here, though, about Mason meeting his pass, and that could have been going the other way.
Absolutely. That foul is on, not Chavis, but there's the first one in. Let's get the point. Shot it, got it. It's on Turner. And that is Turner's second foul if the scoreboard is right. Here's the second shot. Shot it, got it. DJ Traylor.
Big free throws there.
Now he's 5 for 6, and we got a substitution. Looks like Zane White has checked in. That'll be a good battle. Brisbane has the height advantage on Zane. Zane will battle you, though. They're going to try to post Zane up because of that skip pass. It's Bell. Bell is a good shooter. We cannot let him get hot. He's got 5, and it's a 5-point lead, now the biggest. Here come your Eagles. And now they've widened the gap out. Got to dribble, penetrate, draw some. Whoops, we lost it. Thank goodness. Pick it up, gentlemen. There we go. Mason picked it up. We tried to dribble it out. Zane lined up, and he got his shot blocked. And guess what? Everybody gets all excited, goes nuts over a blocked shot. We get the ball back.
That's right.
Run our 1-4 play. It goes DJ. Kick out. Mosley, a 15-footer. It comes off the left side of the iron. Mason gets back very quickly. Mosley with good defense goes. Chavis is pushing off. Watch the arm, and that is an offensive foul. Mormon shot up and good, though. And their guards are hotter than a $2 pistol right now. And it's 23-15, the biggest lead in the game. Bell fouls his first time.
We got to withstand this run right here. They
Yes,
made theirs. Now we got to make one of our own, Coach.
Well, basketball, according to the late John Wooden, is a game of ebbs and flows. Now they're playing man-to-man, but we can go side when they play our middle man-to-man. DJ gets it. He slipped, but it comes off the rim. I think I'm going to check that basket after the game for a force field. They make the long pass and they score. And let's see what we're going to do. Ridgely's going to come back in. They tip our pass. Got to fake the pass to make that pass.
Yeah, got to make it move before you throw that one.
It's a 10-point lead, and that is the biggest of the contest. And we've let them get in their running groove. They're playing their speed game. They've slowed us up. And they're moving at a rapid pace when they get the ball. They use their defense well. Sometimes I wished I kept a chart, points off defense. I thought Ridgely might have gotten fouled, but no call. Mason wanted the shot. Aiden takes the shot.
That's big. That's big, Coach.
That is, you're right. Super big. 5 for him, and that cuts the lead to 7. We need a good defensive stop right here. Bell, though, in the groove. His shot just off the front of the iron. Sky King now. Ridgely Reagan gets it. Here come the Eagles. I was looking up, and I don't want to say, but I thought I saw a leg go out then.
Yeah, he got a block there.
Yeah.
Aiden's got to be careful with that off arm, but he got a block there.
Well, that's a dangerous way to stick your leg out, even if you're falling. You can get somebody hurt. Mason Vaughn will trigger 3 across the free throw line. Looking for the lob, and Aiden doesn't touch it wisely. Only advice I'd give Aiden is don't look guilty when you do that. There it is, deep in our forecourt. Shaw has it. Looks to Irvin. Irvin does fake a pass, but puts it on the floor. Got to move it quick. We didn't handle it. Ridgely got it back. Fall. Yes.
Big basket there. Fortunate break for us, but Ridgely right there working hard, getting the basket in the and one.
You know, Ridgely Reagan has really come on. He was hustling when he wasn't starting. I think he's thrown it into another gear after starting.
He's always at the boards, always going for any loose ball, Coach. Got to have those kind of guys.
Mason Vaughn back deep. We left it short. Will he get the rebound? Yes, Ridgely Reagan with the rebound. Skipping it across to Shaw. Shaw wants to wheel and deal, wants to go up. He got mugged under there. And Coach Beauregard, I like Nick's sportsmanship. He knew that they had fouled him.
Yeah. They got the charge.
He's got a man down, though, and I hate to see that. I don't like to see any young person go down on the floor. You and I both in our careers have seen too many injuries.
That's right.
And right now, both teams, especially the girls, look like a MASH unit. Somebody rumored that Hawkeye Pierce was at the game the other night for injuries. And, again, the good news from Gibson Boykin is that she's going to try to be back by the 20th versus Fayette Academy, and no tendon damage. Tendon and ligament damage is something to worry about because when she turned that ankle over the other night and getting up and deserving a good hand is Cale Turner. And
hopefully it just scared him, Coach.
I hope so,
he may have landed awkward there, and hopefully it just scared him.
I don't want to see any young person. Like I said, it was bad enough watching what happened to Gibson the other night because you knew it when she went down. Looks like he's going to be able to walk it off, though. I see they've got Dynamics trainers. We got Dynamics trainers. Dynamics, who's also one of our sponsors, great place to go. Okay, it's time for our man-to-man. We've got us back within 5 now. We got to have one of those knockdown, drag-out defensive efforts. They run the 3-man stack. Pop Chavis out. He feeds Austin Volks. And Justin, I know he's your son. I will call him Austin. Nice shot up. He took the right one. It bounced off. And Zane White hustling and muscling for the rebound. Now, you see Bell very active trying to take shooters away. Bell has a good presence where shooters are. DJ wants the hop skip, and they say he's fouled on the floor. And the foul's on Volks. That'll be his second foul. Be team 6, so we're 1 away from being in the 1-and-1. DJ leaned back, and his shot will come up the amount. He leaned back short. Shot was flat by Shaw that time. It's a good shot, hit on the back of the iron, but here's Mormon's shot, and it looks good. Mormon's shot went down.
We were there. We got to get a hand up.
Yeah. His shot went down. Now it's back to a 28-point lead. Mormon's had 2 big threes in this contest. 58 seconds. Irvin wants to go. The kick out. Zane White, it's up. It was hit the front of the rim, and it looked like Ridgely, something happened to him, lost the ball, and they're going to call the block and the basket.
Yeah, it looked like Ridgely on the rebound, his leg kind of gave out. He slipped down. Coach, good hustle there. But
he did. Mormon gets the basket. It'll be his first free throw attempt. And Jalen Mosley coming back in for Ridgely. Let's see if
Turner back in for them, Coach.
Okay, Turner is back in. That's good. We got check, and looks like Ridgely a little limp in a get along, but I think he's okay on that. Turner back in. Mormon at the line. Brisbane waiting to check in. Shot is up, and it's nothing but string music. And now they have, according to my stats, and maybe the 11-point lead. Scoreboard didn't change. Sometimes I worry that maybe I made a mistake.
Full timeout.
Full timeout. Let's take a timeout. We'll be back on the Jackson Christian Network.
We offer live webcasting for families. It kind of came out of when so many warriors were going overseas to war. We have learned to offer families more choice, that we want to serve our families well and serve our families better.
Great shot there by our camera crew. Gary Lockhart directing. Brian, they've had a good run. We've got 46 seconds. We need a basket.
Yeah, they've made some threes, and they took a couple in the first half. They didn't make them. A lot of times this game comes down to making baskets, and they're doing it right now. And we tried to match them, and they got it back out to 11. So we got to cut into this lead.
And they say you only have to make 33 to 35% of your threes. Yep. Eagle basketball. Mosley kicks it back out. Nice play on that, but they recovered. The Volks recovered quickly for them. Skip pass high enough that DJ couldn't set his shooting pocket. And here goes Shaw. He likes to wheel and deal. He can hit the jumper. Side jump, legal. Up, we're just barely missing. Up, will they get the block? Yes. No, they're going to call the charge. And the Boo Birds come out. That is 3 on DJ, too.
Mike Goss, one of my favorite people, but I don't know about that one.
Interesting call.
Got to have a stop right here.
Jaden's got to watch that elbow, but now we go to double. No, charge. They got the charge, and it is the correct call. 31-20. Sacred Heart leads. We'll be back after this.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in team sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need.
Okay, they put time back on the clock after the charge. And let's see, we've got 1 second. Zane White, the throw-in man. Let's see if they take Mosley deep. Now, as long as it's over 0.3 of a second, you can catch and shoot. Now, Mosley, if they throw it deep to him, he's going to have to battle with Justin Vaux, or Austin Vaux, and I'll get it straight. His dad's still on my mind when he played for. You'll have to battle with him. Well, let's say they're going to run it down to 2.0. That's a familiar one. Do you go to Shaw, who's got about a 65 to 70-foot shot, or do you try to throw it? And they've got two guys on the man with the golden arm. 1 point. Well,
Coach Phillips is trying to get it down to 1.2, and I don't know if there's a setting on that clock. That's going to be hard to try to run it and stop it.
It really is.
I know the officials trying to get 1.5.
No, they're going to let us have 1.5, so we can actually take one dribble.
Yeah.
They go to Shaw. Shaw's going to light it up with a long toss over the goal, and that ends the quarter. 31-20. Now let's take that timeout.
Great American Sports, make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in team sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your team sports. You can email or call us for all your team sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
And you saw the Great American emblem there. They bring you the pregame and postgame show. Brian, they outscored us 20-8 in that quarter.
Yeah, they had threes falling and doing a good job. They had us spreading our defense out down on our end and using the post matchup and then putting the shooter opposite. Pretty good there from Sacred Heart. We made an adjustment to it, but it's going to be a gut check time for our guys, and we got to start here with the stop, Coach.
Absolutely. Will not disagree with that at all. And defense can set the tone. If I'm the referees, even though it's been a nice, friendly contest, I step in and remind everybody, let's just play a little basketball. They won't. DJ tuck his shirt in a little more.
Yeah. Interesting.
It was in, but it had a little pooch in it. But, you know, I didn't bring my iron, and we can iron the uniforms. Here we go. They've got it. They being Sacred Heart, they try to lob in. It looks like it got knocked away from Chavis. He recovers. Dane White got the reach on Mormon. There's a push off by Brenzel, but we'll get caught for a reach in.
Yeah.
And sometimes you miss the first foul.
And he's doing a good job getting to that left hand off the spin, creating contact there.
That's our 6th-team foul. Should be Jaden's second foul. First shot up, in and out. And I know Brisbane didn't want that to happen. He would have liked to have that. He's got 6. That was his first free throw of the contest. See Mason Vaughn checking back in. Zane came out, so that must mean Ridgely Reagan is back in. Second one, shot it, got it. They've got a 12-point lead, biggest of the contest. There's that 2-2-1. They bring it hard. Now they want us to put it on the floor, though. And we played into it, but we got it across. Really need a basket this trip. DJ wants to go, tries to pass it through, and they're going to get Jalen for a travel. And then Ridgely hits a 3.
Yeah.
But
that's 2 that we got a foul, we made a 3, and then we got a travel and we hit a 3. That's two different ones there. Would have been big to get on the board.
Would have been. Those points don't count, though, and now Sacred Heart had his chance to add to their 12-point lead. And just a couple of miscues of closing out, some errors. Really, some of the baskets give Sacred Heart credit. Boy, there's some real little rooster fighting. It's not a fight. I hate to use that word, but the hands were active.
Good defense, though. Got him to knock it out of bounds.
Take it up deep, reverse it quickly. That's okay, because they're going to build a house around our middle man. Love to get Mason Vaughn free somewhere where he could size it up, bend those knees, and shoot it. DJ runs the baseline. We drive into the gap. Here's Shaw. He's stripped of it. They get it. Mason wisely got deep, but we all got to hustle, make sure they don't outnumber us. Mormon kicks. Bell couldn't shoot because good defense, and he carried the ball. You know, there's been some unusual calls, some interesting calls, but overall, the officials have been pretty good tonight.
No, they're doing a great job. Absolutely.
Okay.
We can't overdrive against the zone. Once we get it down there, we can't over-penetrate it. We're going to have to take a shot.
You can, take it in too deep. I'll tell you what, our kids have done a good job of not touching it. Kyle wanted Mason to step up a little closer and get that pass.
Yeah.
We can get fouls on the other team if we will. Now, it looks like checking back in is Johnson, Keelan Johnson. Of course, they've got, except for Chavis and Turner, their starters. Well, Chavis is actually just a junior. I didn't read that one right. So they only had one senior starter. The bulk of this team will be back next year. Good pass. That's it. That's good offense.
We've been trying to get that post entry, coach, and we got it there. Now we got to get down in the stance and play defense.
Yep. Basket Mosley, his 6th point of the night.
Mormon's out right now. We need to take advantage.
Absolutely. May want to put a heat. If him and Bell both are out, we really want to go after their guards, tooth and toenail. And good timeout. Let's give Nick Beauregard credit for that timeout. We'll come back on Worthy Road Studios after this.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
And we are back. I do want to say something about Mitchell's. I had someone that was inebriated hit my car. No driver's license, no green card, illegal alien. And you know what? They put my car back. You'd never known it'd been hit. I'm proud of them. We got some other great sponsors. Thompson & Smith's my insurance company too. And I have used all of these people that's showing on your screen, plus some that don't, like Ohio. Good steal. DJ Traylor can play that defense. That time a little bobble with the dribble, and he's going to have to kick it out. Mason wants the 15-footer. It's a little flat. It's straight enough. It's just not over the rim.
You're right. Good look there. Just little legs.
Tough game to come back for your first game after you've been out a while. Look at DJ's concentration. Good job, but we knocked away, but they out-muscled us for it. Johnson open, it comes over the back, and you got to give Chavis credit. He hustled. He's got 6. Back to a 12-point lead. We got to cut into that thing now. It's at the 5-minute mark. Mason brings it out. Shaw will shoot the jumper, get mugged. Looked like he was at bump cars at the fair.
Strong drive there.
Yeah.
Sacred Heart able to get back in transition, but we're able to get a couple
that
free throws.
Yeah, that foul is on Johnson. Here's Shaw, shot it, got it. His 6th point of the night. Looks like Zane White's back in. When nobody has picked up, they're going to throw it deep if they get it. They didn't see it either. Everybody left Johnson open here in the corner. Johnson up for 3. It's going to bounce out. Mosley, just like a magnet on those hands.
Yeah, and Coach can't be happy with that 3. Up by 10 points. Jacking that. We'll take it, Coach.
Yeah, I saw Nick Beauregard. He's a fine young man from Bolivar. Played college basketball. Charge. No, they got the block. Now they're being inconsistent, and you can't tell.
I think the sidestep there late from DJ was what got the block call there.
Must have.
We need these free throws.
That's the only thing I can think of. And that's just 2 fouls on Gaines, but that's the 19th foul. DJ's hitting those free throws tonight. He's got 6 in the contest. Second one, shot it, got it. Mormon back in the game. We got to play him tight, can't give him anything. Bell not in there right now for them. Gaines with a little elbow to DJ, and I'm proud of DJ. He took it and didn't get upset. Now they're going to run America's play here. If any of you wonder what it's called, whether it's college, they're going to run a double off of America's play. It's 2 high screens there, and they keep looping people up there. You can also use stall. DJ had a steal. It's knocked away from him. He's trying to get it. He's got it back. He was pushed. Rebounding, hurrying is Ridgely Reagan, and I thought Ridgely was helped to the floor a little bit, but Kyle Teichman saved it with a timeout.
He did, and that's a great hustle, great effort, good timeout by Coach Teichman.
Let's get a timeout here at the ball game.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
We're back. Great shot by our camera crew of a huddle watching Kyle Teichman work. His players paying attention and seeing what he's doing. Brian, some quick thoughts from you.
This is it right here, Coach. 8-point game, our possession. Our guys laying it on the line. We get a bucket here. Get a stop. We can put some real game pressure back on Sacred Heart. We have to go strong to the basket. We know they're going to block shots, shot fake, crash the boards. Everybody rotates to the ball, so offensive boards are open if we'll go, and we're doing a good job.
And Brian Bullard has just told you everything you needed to know, and he is 200% correct. He gets an A in my class today.
I didn't get many of those. I'll take it.
Your school, Sycamore, was tough. Nice bounce pass. Jalen couldn't handle it. Clean 3 up. Off the iron, Jalen trying to get a rebound. Ridgely stole one. Nice pass in, the assist to DJ Traylor from Reagan, and Traylor with the bucket. That's effort.
That's it.
Cheering section in there wanting that defense. Now they lined up like America's play and ran a little different set. There's the steal, Mosley. Mosley wants to go to the track with it and does. His 8th point, Nick Beauregard says, gentlemen, we need to talk about this.
That's it. That's effort, Coach. You said it. Effort from this ball club got us back within 4.
And we're going to give you a good effort in this timeout.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
We see them breaking the huddle as it was one of those 30-second timeouts that really breaks at 20. We'll get rematched up. I see that Andre Bell has checked back in.
Yeah, they're going to have another shooter on the floor, so we won't be able to help as much inside.
Andre also a good ball handler and penetrator in case we press, and we have a good press. Okay, here we go. America's play again.
They're going to try to slip it.
They're going to slip it. You're right. Brian is with you.
Ooh. I thought they might have knocked it out.
I did too. I know there's a young lady in red over there on the front row. She knows the truth.
Miss April's getting after it over there.
Yes. She is a fine person, comes to our football games and stuff. Big Jackson Christian supporter.
There we go.
5. DJ has done it again. The Eagles, you spell it E-F-F-O-R-T, effort.
That's all it is.
These 2 young coaches is just like the other night. I know both of them. I've known Nick a little longer, coaching their hearts out. Their players are playing their hearts out. We overload the left side. We try to get it inside, and that time the arm extension of Bell stopped that play.
Yeah, when you take it over your head, it's hard to disguise where you're going with it.
Yep. You are right. There goes. We're running their version of the loop. Yeah. Get the credit card out. Get the credit card out. It's not a shooting foul, but we do get possession of the basketball.
Good job there by Aiden to hold his ground. He's outweighed a lot in that matchup and take the charge.
Now they're going to give us a little token press here and match up with us out of their 2-2-1. Austin Valks with the charge. That's his third. Good. We broke it. Now we got to hit middle and throw it away. But look at Hustle. I think he walked. Great fake except for the feet move.
We have to slow down a little bit. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left. Down 4. We don't have to be hurried. They're speeding us up. We got to slow down a little bit.
It's an eternity. Almost a steal. You see Bell with it being hawked, and their coach takes a good timeout for them. It's 34-30. Sacred Heart leading Jackson Christian School. Let's take a timeout.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We are back. 1 minute, 48 seconds. Eagles trail the Knights by 4, and it belongs to the Knights, Brian.
Yeah, we're doing a good job stopping the initial pass and playing defense. We got to keep doing it.
They get it over to Chavis, who has started off and on for 3 years for them, mostly on. And the ball is going to be ours as it goes off of Brisbane. Jackson Christian with a chance to close within 2 or 1. 136, Aiden Shaw with the basketball. Traylor on the right wing, and he'll run a Taylor entry. Traylor runs the Taylor entry that they used to call it at Lipscomb. Mosley in the low post. High screen by Ridgely Reagan. A 3 by Jaden Irvin. Ridgely goes over the top. May have gotten away with one. Aiden Shaw wanted to penetrate, and they're not going to let Aiden penetrate. He's got bullseye all over him from their defense. 105, and we've got to run our offense and get something.
Yeah, we got to move. 2-possession game.
They pick our pocket. Bell will hold it up. He's wise. I thought he might have slid. You just have to check the tape to see if it. And we fouled him there. Jaden picks up his third, and that'll be a 1-and-1. 47 seconds. Vaughn back out there. They'll put a couple of men back. They're checking new people in. Looks like Chavis, after getting a rest, going to come back in. Good shooter at the line in Mormon. He has 9 points. He's 1 for 1 from the line. Shot it, and it came out. We get the rebound. Ridgely Reagan is not falling by himself.
I would say so, Coach. We got to get it out of there.
There we go. Don't get trapped. Let's get our feet set. Score. Shaw wants 3. Shaw's shot drifting right. Rebound, DJ Traylor wanted to go up, kicks it out. Vaughn's 3 is up and good. Vaughn for 3. And we call a timeout. It's 34-33, and we're going to take a quick timeout here on the Jackson Christian Worthy Road Studios Network.
Wow.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's at the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
At Arrington Funeral Directors, we accept all pre-arranged funerals. So you may have pre-arranged your funeral in this town with another funeral home or even in another state, but we accept all pre-arranged funerals because we're here to serve families.
We are back. People holding their breath. We've got oxygen if anybody passes out. You see a great shot of our huddle. And we are in the 2-shot foul situation. Sacred Heart is in the 1-and-1. They have to get the first one if they get fouled. There are 24.1 seconds. Still time for us to play defense and hit a shot.
Yeah, perfect game reset there, Coach. We got to play defense. A foul, we'll have to commit pretty quick.
We need to pick our shooter, but we don't need it. Steal a foul. The basket is good. Good. DJ Traylor. Not disc jockey, but DJ Traylor.
Wow, Coach, I thought it was going to rim out. Watch it on the monitor. I thought it was going to rim out.
It had a little English on it.
It did.
We have taken the lead back. Missed the free throw, and they're going to have 17 seconds to get 1 to tie, 2 to get ahead by 1, or they can shoot the 3. And they want to take it to Chavis. That's who they're looking for. And he gets it. He's bullying it up there. He's good. Chavis gives them back the lead. 3.4 seconds, and it looks like we've got a timeout. Let's take a timeout with them.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
4 seconds left. They changed the clock. The Eagles trail by 1. They've got the full length of the floor to go. Chavis just hit a big basket for them. Brian, what's going to happen next?
We got to get something going towards our basket. You got to think it's Aiden Shaw, and Sacred Hearts is going to think it's Aiden Shaw. So we'll see what Coach Teichman has drawn up. Coach, we're in another exciting one 2 times in a week. I don't know about all this.
And Mason Vaughn has hit a big 3 late. Shaw has the capability, and in a straight way, we do have the man with the golden arm, and even if Mosley took one of those long shots, he's going to be close. Now you can run the base. It comes into Vaughn. Vaughn quickly, his pass is intercepted, and time has run out, 36-35 in a real white knuckler, and for the second time this week, it is a shame that either team had to lose this game. In this case, it is our Eagles picking up their first district loss. And it was a great game, Brian. You see the young men shaking hands and stuff, and Sacred Heart knows they were in a battle. Our young men know they were in a battle.
That's right. Just a tough turnover there. Tough turnover there by a young kid, and really good game. Excellent comeback, down 12, down 14. Excellent job getting back in that game.
Absolutely. Tell you what, let us get a few stats together, and a tough loss, 36-35. The Great American Sports post-game show coming up. Let's take a timeout.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise, and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
The Ball Game Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports, including Union University, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. Ball Game Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
We are back here, and we'll also mention, we've mentioned some of our other sponsors earlier, Elite Dental, Aloha Pools, of course, King Jewelers, Nest Realty, Bank of Jackson, and we'll try to get some more, but you saw all their great commercials. Tell them you appreciate them. Brian, let me get some thoughts from you. I'll give some stats, and then we'll get your final thoughts.
You can't say enough about the effort that our guys made to get back in that game. Even the steal and the play by DJ, huge. You got to give credit to them. Chavis comes down on the other end right after we take the lead. Crowd's going crazy. Place is excited. And Chavis, a tough player who's made a lot of baskets for them, turns, puts one in, gives them the lead back, and then they're pressing us, and that's with 4 seconds, with the way that press is, it's going to be tough for us to get one. We try to throw diagonal across, and they bait us in it, and just a tough turnover there at the end.
And you're right. That's one of those presses, the 2-2-1, that they use to slow you down.
Yeah.
You eat up clock and stuff. And they do a good job with their press. They've got good reach, and it really helps. Our young men, though, they acquitted themselves well. They got down by 12 and fought their way back, actually had the lead. The final was 36-35. Both teams played well, cannot criticize them. I know both coaches have adjustments that they want to make and things like that. Some stats, the game winner, as Brian told you, was Malachi Chavis. We held him to 6 tonight, and that's lower than what he usually scores. And he was 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Killen Johnson had a big 3 for them. Andre Bell really hurt us in that third quarter with 5 points, and that was his 5 points of the game. A.J. Mormon had a good night, scored all of his 9 points, though, in the second half. And he had some timely plays. Ron Brisbane, he had 7 points in the game, only 2 of those in the first half. And Justin Gaines scored 4 for their 36 points. They were 4 for 7 from the free throw line. Aiden Shaw had 6 for the Jackson Christian Eagles. He was 1 for 2 from the free throw line. And DJ Traylor, 11 big points tonight, 6 of those in the fourth quarter. Brian, I'm going to let you say something about DJ because he had an effort and a half.
Yeah, DJ, you mentioned Mormon being scoreless, I think, in the first half, and then maybe 9 points, I think, is what you said for the game. And that guy has been really good, and DJ had a lot to do with that. Now, we played team defense, and you give credit to all of our guys. But DJ, man, the effort, the offensive rebounds, the putback, the kick out to Mason to get us back within 1, just a lot of effort plays. Ridgely Reagan again, effort. I mean, you'd never have to question whether these guys are going to play hard. And, Coach, we've seen 2 teams that are probably the top in our district. And we know we can go toe-to-toe with them. One, we were fortunate to come out with a win, and one, we're fortunate to come back, and then, they took it from us late. So you take one, you snatch victory in one game, victory snatched from you in another game, and that's life, and that's sometimes how it goes. And these guys will be ready and respond next week.
And, folks, you're right. I know I already got a text from Moose up in Kingsport. You didn't finish your scoring, Coach. I wanted to get the comment about DJ after his. Appreciate it, though, Moose, and glad you're listening, too. Jalen Mosley, a solid 8 points again, scored 4 in that fourth quarter during the comment. Mason Vaughn hit a big 3 in the fourth quarter. Ridgely Reagan played consistent all night on the board stuff, was held to 3 points, but what an effort he gave on that. Jaden Irvin hit a big 3 back in the second quarter. He was all over the place. He and DJ got a little foul trouble that may have slowed their play a little bit. We take a tough 1-point loss. We were 8 for 13 from the free throw line. And the worst part of it is you as the losing coach can go back and you can find, what if we'd done that? What if I'd made this call? You know what? We got to deal with this one in the locker room, and it's next game theory up here. And the same thing, Coach Nick Beauregard, he's going to say, you know what, guys, we won, we played hard, but we've got some things we need to work on too. But he's got to move on to the next game too, and so does his team.
Absolutely, and they he's probably talking to them about, we're up big, and we kept talking about being up 10, and they took a 3 that might have been a little ill-advised and kind of started our run to get back in it. And man, just really proud of our guys. I know it's, moral victories is not a thing that we like, but also down 10, you could have laid down. It could have been 15, could have been 17, could have been 20, and that's just not who these guys are. Very proud of their effort. And I know that we would like to have seen that score go the other way.
Would have. I do want to take this programming note. We will be here for both games next week. We are at home. You can always see the show, Ball Game Blitz show and game archived. We thank Great American for their sponsorship of pre- and post-game. And I've got to give the other program note that coming back in February, the exact date is not set. We've got a tentative date now. It won't be the 4th of February. Those of you who have been asking me about it know the Saturday Sports Roundup will never live again, but an improved version, better interviews, more local coverage, which you don't get anywhere else in the media around here. You will have it again in February, Worthy Road Studios, the Ball Game Blitz Network. And, Gary, I am right. It's being called the Ball Game Blitz Network now instead of Blitz Streaming. Because my shirt is Sports Network. Gary, I say always go to my good producer. You want a man, you won't want to miss it, because on the old show we used to have that will look like it wasn't even no good after the way we bring this one. Brian Bullard and Darby both have been guests on it. We'd love to get, and it's not going to be just Jackson Christian School. Worthy Road Studios covers some great things. Talk to Shane Jacobs, the Peabody football coach today. We have Peabody on the football schedule next year. Matter of fact, we got to go up there, don't we?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't have my home and away chart, but that is our second game of the year. Our first game, yeah, you know who it is. Throwing Jack Patterson's bringing his crew of North Point into our house, though. Come to our house, Brother Jack Patterson. The third game of the year is Labor Day weekend. We get to travel to Good Pasture. And the fourth game of the year, you just saw them on this TV the other night, but it won't be the basketball team. It'll be the USJ football team. Then we go into region football play. Don't forget the play down at Freed Hardeman. Brian, I don't have the times in front of me, but I know tomorrow and Sunday you can see it.
2 o'clock tomorrow, 7 o'clock tomorrow, and I think it might be 2 o'clock again on Sunday, but I'm not quite sure on that Sunday show.
Some wonderful young people. We'll ask you again, please go by. You don't have to pay the $11.99, $11.95, and plus they put tax on it. The National Federation is going to take you for $12 plus to watch games like this. And we welcome our Sacred Heart crowd, too, that watch them. There are people that got to watch this game for free, grandparents, parents, aunts, uncles, people that just like Jackson Christian School. And please support these people. Tell them you appreciate them. Paul Schultze and his company, Worthy Road Studios, enjoy bringing you the games, but it's the sponsors that allow this to happen. We've got some good people here. My great producer has helped me out a little bit. He knew exactly what I wanted. He can read minds besides other things. Just don't play cards with him. And Worthy Road Studios, it is a copyrighted broadcast. The play-by-play tonight was done by Coach Joe Holloway. The color announcer, the one and only Coach Brian Bullard. It was directed by my good friend, cohort, and Hub City Deli broadcaster, too, Gary Lockhart. Cameras, Christopher Reason and Eric Inman. did a great job, and I'm going to tell Eric one day why his last name is great. One of my best friends, one of the best women's basketball coaches in the country, has the same last name as him, Larry Joe Inman. And the producer, again, was Gary Lockhart. Our executive producer was Paul Schultze. Please remember this: any rebroadcast, retransmission, further use of this contest without the express, and I do mean express, written consent of Worthy Road Studios is prohibited. This is a copyrighted broadcast for 2023. We want to say thanks for your time this time. Till next time, good night all.